mashallah, but your eyesight is restricted. Yeah. The brain is a part of you that's also restricted. And there are things that the aql cannot really speak about. For example, you have to understand your aql has لا دخل له في الغيبيات. You can't speak about the unseen. Because the aql really speaks about that which it has seen. Yeah. Aql compares. If I asked you right now, draw for me an animal that does not resemble any animal on the face of this earth,
I won't be able to.
You wouldn't be able to. You're going to make the wing, it's a bird's wing. You're going to take the whiskers from a cat. Yani you're going to take characteristics from animals you've seen. You can't bring something to the table you haven't seen. So the aql cannot really speak about the unseen. Its brain is, it's not like that. Second, mashallah, but your eyesight is restricted. Yeah. The brain is a part of you that's also restricted. And there are things that the aql cannot really speak about. For example, you have to understand your aql has لا دخل له في الغيبيات. You can't speak about the unseen. Because the aql really speaks about that which it has seen. Yeah. Aql compares. If I asked you right now, draw for me an animal that does not resemble any animal on the face of this earth,
I won't be able to do it.
You wouldn't be able to. You're going to make the wing, it's a bird's wing. You're going to take the whiskers from a cat. Yeah, and you're going to take characteristics from animals you've seen. You can't bring something to the table you haven't seen. So the aql cannot really speak about the unseen. Its brain is, it's not like that. Second,
if this is true, that you cannot imagine something that you've never seen before. So he gave an example of draw a cat or something. Like draw me an animal you've never seen before. And he understood that that's the way human beings, that's the way we think. We cannot imagine something that we've never seen before. Just like you cannot draw an animal that doesn't resemble any animal on the earth. If this is true, I think he's actually supporting the Ashari position. How? Because when it comes to God, the Asharis are admitting this, that the only thing that comes to your mind when you are asked to, when you see things like hand, shin, and these things, are those things that you said when you say draw an animal that you've never seen before. You start taking things from cats and exactly like that. So they are saying we deny those things and you eliminate any image whatsoever that you have when you see these things related to God, because you've never seen God before. Okay? God is part of the unseen, meaning we don't see God, and is even more because God is not like the creation. So it's even more than just draw Jannah or draw the soul or draw the angels or something like that. This is completely different from creation. And if that is true, you can already see that the argument of the Asharis, you are actually affirming it in a way because of your understanding that human beings are anthropomorphic. Our mind is anthropocentric, or how should I say, and is based on experience. All the things we've observed till this moment, that's what we use to paint the world. So if you say hand and leg and things like this, we know what they mean, and they mean appendages and limbs. So therefore, if we are denying them, we have to deny them totally. And that is the Ashari position, that you deny these things completely so that you don't talk about things you've never seen before. I don't know if this makes sense, but that's just what I thought about this. Anyway.